can't wait to show you everything. I picked up some sunflower of dirt. It's upside down, but that's okay. I just want to sit in silence today, but that's not an option because I'm a teacher and we always have stuff to do. Good morning, YouTube. It is Monday, May 17th, and clearly I am at work. It is a Monday, that is for sure. Not to like start off negative, because I'm in a very good mood and I'm very happy to be at work. I'm tired today. I had over 10,000 steps yesterday, which I typically don't have at the end of a day, so I don't know if that's why, like I'm sleepy tired today. It's a weird tired, it's very different. I also woke up like starving this morning, like freakishly hungry, which I never do. So I got up at 4 to go lift at the gym, and then like in the middle of my lift, like all I could think about was food, which is super abnormal for me. Like I said, I don't typically eat until I get to work, and I have to force myself to eat because I'm not actually hungry. And I'm thinking it has to do with all of the steps that I took yesterday. I don't know, but I'm gonna eat my breakfast while I talk to you guys, because if not, I'm gonna be pretty hangry. That's a little bit better. Okay, so today we have MAP testing, which is NUIA testing. That's what I've always called it, but they call it MAP testing here. So we have language today, and tomorrow if they finish. We've noticed as a like grade level team, and in our PLC we did too. So 3-5 we've noticed, and I don't know if you guys use NUIA or MAP, but these spring tests have taken far longer than they have in the past. So I am planning for today, tomorrow, and Wednesday for testing. I have one student that was absent last week, the whole week, so that student's gonna have to make up testing this week. My kids are working on a national park planning project that I purchased 2 or 3 years ago. So they're planning a trip. I think that's it. But we need to like get back into a routine. My kids are not great if we are not in a routine. They are super well behaved. I don't have any behavior issues at all. The only problem that I have is if we are out of a routine, it shows. They're very chatty, they're a little bit louder. But if that's the worst that I have, I'm okay with that. They did move their seats. Well, I moved their seats Friday after they left. So they're just gonna come in and find their seats because they do have name tags, so everything will be fine. I'm gonna sit here, eat my breakfast. I've got some Proats. These are life right now. I don't know why, but they're really they're hitting the spot. So they're Kodiak cakes, chocolate chip, oatmeal. Yeah, it's called oatmeal. I do a scoop of protein powder, a tablespoon of sugar-free chocolate pudding mix. I put half a serving of mini chocolate chips in there just to add some crunch. And this time I did a serving of PB2 powdered peanut butter. Normally I do regular peanut butter, but this has like 1/4 of the calories, so I'm excited. But I'm gonna feed my face with this because I am starving. I'm going to drink my coffee, which today is 1 pump caramel with 1 pump sugar-free vanilla, and I did add vanilla sweet cream this morning, so it's a little bit higher, but that's all right. But I'm gonna get ready for today, and I will talk to you probably during my lunch break. I don't have small groups today, so I'm gonna try to get some stuff done. But I will talk to you guys later on today when I have something to share with you. So it's the end of the day now, and I know that I told you guys earlier that I've never had behavior issues, and this isn't a behavior issue. I know behavior issues. I've dealt with the whole defiance and like meltdowns type thing, but I actually raised my voice for the first time this school year. First time I actually raised my voice today. It happened 1 month before the school year ends. I raised my voice for the first time because I was not happy, and I do not deal well with people talking over me when I am trying to do something fun for them. So I think they learned that that did not go over well and to not do that again. But anyway, it's the end of the day, obviously. I'm gonna eat my lunch. I'm so excited. So this is spilling on my table here. Let's try that again. But this is, I bought sliced turkey breast and just shredded it with tomato. And then these are just little pieces of chicken bacon. They're lower in fat and calories. And then reds and greens. And then I brought in an avocado, which I need to cut up and put on there. And for the dressing, so for the dressing, I put chipotle peppers in a Ninja and blended it with fat-free ranch dressing from Hidden Valley Ranch. I think it was Hidden Valley. Yeah. So anyway, regardless, I made my own fat-free chipotle ranch dressing because it's one of my favorites from Hidden Valley, but it's definitely not fat-free and they don't carry it in that. So I made my own and it's not terrible. So we're gonna eat this and then I'm gonna go for my walk. So 4 laps around my school is exactly 1 mile. So I'm gonna go every day. Last week I went for a walk. I did my 4 laps. On Friday I did 6 laps. I did 1.5 miles. And then I'm gonna come in and I have to meet with my coworker, which is fine. I am exhausted. I'm cranky today. Like, I'm not typically a cranky Monday person, but I am today. I am. So yeah, we're gonna meet and I just wanna sit in silence today, but that's not an option because I'm a teacher and we always have stuff to do. So I will be honest, this is like half a bottle of ranch that I made in the other container, not this one specifically, but when I made it, because I accidentally put 2 peppers, I definitely did not bring enough dressing today. Anyway, I put 2 peppers in there and oh my word, it was the spiciest thing. I don't do spice. I know everyone's like, oh, you're Cuban. Cubans don't like spice, believe it or not. They go for like savory and rich, not so much about the spice. So I did have to add a lot more dressing, which ended up using my entire bottle of fat-free ranch, which stinks. I have to go buy more. But anyway, I'm gonna eat this and then go for my walk and I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Hello YouTube, so I am home now. I don't typically vlog at home. To be completely transparent with you guys, I live with my parents. So I lived on my own for 8 years and I moved back in with my parents, moved down here because it was short notice for my position. Also, it's not the easiest to find housing here. My parents know I do YouTube. They are telling me all the time, like, Tina, you need to vlog more. Tina, you need to vlog more. Over and over. It's weird to me going from breaking out in hives. Going from living on my own and vlogging to living with my parents at 30 years old. So just a little bit of transparency with you guys. I'm sure some of you guys live at home and you understand it's not where you imagine yourself at your age. And I know there's nothing wrong with it. I've saved a lot of money living at home. I'm very thankful that I have the opportunity to live at home, so I'm not complaining. I just definitely don't vlog at home as much as I used to. However, things will be changing in the fall. I'm not getting into details today, but regular vlogs will be starting up at home starting in June. In June, I'm moving to Maine for the summer. I still have my house up there. My boyfriend and I are gonna move in for the summer and just kind of have fun. Enjoy no longer being long distance. Why am I vlogging for you at home? Well, I stopped at Lowe's on my way home, so let me grab this stuff out of my car and I'm gonna walk you through what I'm putting together for my students to kind of change things up, get them excited about learning. We're pulling at strings here at the end of the year. So I'm gonna go to my car and grab my goodies and then I will show you what I'm putting together. My parents had their driveway redone. I'm gonna try to zoom in, but over on that side of my driveway are my dog's paw prints. So Maddie's is on that side and then Cam's is kind of where it's still, you can see it hasn't completely cured on this side. So Cam's is in where it's all speckled, but Maddie's is right on that side. And so because of that, you do kind of have to traipse across grass. And to be completely honest, I don't wear shoes unless I absolutely have to. So we're going barefoot. Okay, so I'm gonna try to get this in before my battery dies, but get comfy. So we did plants in the beginning of the year. My one coworker has jumped around a lot with science, so we are circling back to plant reproduction. I owe my kids experiment day for our end of year countdown, so I'm combining forces and we're gonna plant some seeds. I know that's nothing super exciting, but listen, it's the end of the year and COVID's going on, so things like this are like mind-blowingly exciting for them. So I picked up a couple packs of tomato. I picked up some sunflower seeds. I picked up some carrots. My kids have this obsession with planting carrots, so I did get them carrots. And I got one corn, mainly because obviously you guys can't feel them, but my kids were asking me if seeds come in different shapes and sizes and colors, and they do. So I know that these are relatively similar, but you can like feel the difference with corn seeds. So we got those, and then I picked up cilantro for myself. I love cilantro. I make pico de gallo all the time, so I always grow cilantro. So I got those for myself. And then I also got a bag of dirt. It's upside down, but that's okay. So what I'm going to do is I have gallon bags, quart bags. I have gallon bags, quart bags, and snack bags. So I'm gonna put the seeds in a snack bag. All of my Zoomers wanted vegetables. No, they wanted flowers. So they're gonna get sunflowers. I'm gonna label that they're sunflowers on here. They're going to get the dirt in this bag. So I know I'm killing the environment. I'm sorry, but I only have four pretty much, so it's okay. Seeds, dirt, and everything. So I'm gonna put all of this together and hopefully it'll all go in here. So that's what I'm gonna work on, because I have a mess going on right now, but I have a system. There's a method to my madness, I tell you. Okay, so I got the seeds bagged up. They all wanted flowering plants, so I got them sunflowers. I got the soil bags up, so now I'm gonna get it into their individual bags, and then I'm done. And then I need to put this all back in the car for tomorrow, because I gotta give them I have to send them home tomorrow. So these are going home with our our Zoomers. We have a supply pickup on Tuesdays, so this is going home with them. I kept cutting off my head, sorry. So this is going home with them tomorrow morning. Pickup starts at 8:30, and I love having everything done before. That way I'm not running around like a crazy person the morning of. So I'm going to get these bagged up, get this soil back in my car. Hopefully I can find some like duct tape or something to tape the bag down, that way it doesn't explode in my car and get everywhere, because I'm gonna be really upset if I get soil all over my car. And then I'm gonna go inside and relax and veg out for the night. So this is what their little bag looks like. Like I said, I did a sandwich bag or a snack bag and like a sandwich quart bag and a gallon bag. So I just labeled the seeds. There's a bag of their dirt, and then I also, when I get to work, I have clear like cups that I'm gonna put in here, and then these are ready to go home with them first thing in the morning. Good morning, YouTube. It is Wednesday morning. It is May 19th, and I am on my way to work. Obviously, I'm in my car. I am gonna stop at Starbucks this morning. I have some extra time to kill. So we're gonna stop and we're gonna get some coffee. And I may even go through the drive-thru instead of like ordering beforehand, because I am tired. I got up at 4 to go to the gym this morning, which was fine. I woke right up, I had no issues. I'm just very sleepy this week. Like, I'm sleeping great. I'm sleeping deep, just tired when I wake up in the mornings, which is not like me. So I'm going to go get Starbucks. My hair looks like a hot mess, but I don't even care. We're gonna go get Starbucks, and then we're gonna go to work. And my battery is dying, so I'm gonna talk to you guys once I get there and I can switch out my battery for a new one. Good morning, friends. Clearly I am now at school and I'm very excited to be here. I have a couple of things that I do want to show you guys today. I'm gonna take you guys on a quick tour around my room to show you some new things. I want to preface this by saying I know it's the end of the school year and I know you're probably like, why on earth are you spending money on your classroom? Keep in mind I've had these things for about a month now. All of these things came in the week that I got back from quarantine, so the very end of April. And I firmly believe that, especially during this time of year where our students are disengaged, they're focused on summer, they are just kind of like going through the motions, they're starting to get a little rowdy and chatty, that as teachers we need to focus on things that bring us joy, and these are things that bring me joy. So yes, I am the teacher that is still getting things for her classroom up until like the second to last week of school, because that's just how I am. So let me turn this around and show you guys what I got. I'm so excited, and I can't wait to show you everything. I am gonna link everything that came offline. I'm gonna link it in the description down below. There are two things that I did get at TJ Maxx, and I will link similar items. There's a fly in here. I will link and lint. I will link similar items if I can find them in the description down below. But my top two favorite things that I'm gonna show you, those are right on Amazon. So I will be sure to link those in the description down below. You guys can find them there if you decide that you want it for your home or your classroom as well. Okay, so naturally I'm gonna start with the two least exciting items and then work my way to the ones that I find the most exciting. So let's get started. First up is this Be the Change canvas. I got this at TJ Maxx. It was originally, I think, $12. It was on clearance because there is a teeny tiny little tear right there. I don't know if you can see that. Please excuse my nails. I definitely need to get them done again. But there's a little tear right there. However, from far away, unless I point it out, you can't see it. So I did get this Be the Change canvas. I am slowly transitioning to a more homey decor type of thing. I do want to get into a travel theme, and it's not so much a theme, it's just that I have a lot of travel stuff. Like I would love to have maps up in my classroom and things like that. So slowly kind of transitioning into just a more homey feel instead of a classroom feel, and you're gonna see that with the next item too. But my kids immediately noticed that when I hung that up, and they love it. And I will show you what I use to hang it up as well. My next one is this cute little planter. I know it seems really weird to have like a fake plant in your classroom, but I felt like it just needed something up in this space. This is what it was before, and I feel like it just adds a little something. So this is also from TJ Maxx. It's fake. Can't kill it. Well, I mean, I can break this, but can't break it, can't kill it. So that was $6 or $7, just like that, like very kind of muted neutral color that it has, like that grayish tone. It's very cool. It's not so much of a warm green. I'm definitely drawn to that kind of color scheme. So threw this guy right up here, and like I said, it just adds a little something to the front of the classroom. And then the next one, I'm gonna shut the lights off. I'm sure you can see them in the background. I'm gonna tell you all about these lights. So as you can see with the lights off, which is how my classroom actually is all day long, I don't ever have the lights on. It was very dark in this corner here. So whatever student was sitting there, if it was like a cloudy, rainy, gloomy day, typically we would have to turn a set of lights on just because it was really hard for them to see. However, I really wanted to kind of warm up the space. Like I said, I'm trying to make it more homey and comfortable. So I purchased some string lights, and I'm going to tell you all about these because you guys, I'm obsessed. So I will do a quick pan. These are from Amazon, and this is all one strand of lights. Yes, you heard that right. This is one single strand. So my only complaint about them is that I do wish the plug before the first bulb was longer, because if not, like your lights are gonna start almost right at the outlet. So I do wish that first plug was a little bit longer. I just put an extension cord going to it. That way my lights start a little bit higher. I put a light clip here. That way it holds that cord up for me, and I can literally just plug and unplug very, very easily. Again, this is all one strand. This is a 50-foot strand. And the reason that I purchased these, they are a little bit pricier than some of the other ones, but the reason that I purchased these is because they are LED, so they don't get hot to the touch. If somebody puts a book up against them, they're not gonna catch fire. And also because they're shatterproof. If for any reason they were to fall on the ground, I have tile floors, so I have to be very careful. They're not going to break. We won't have shards of glass everywhere. So I am over the moon excited with these. The kids love them. Teachers that come into my room love them. I just sent the link for them to another teacher yesterday because she wants to order some for her classroom. And like I said, the fact that it's one strand of lights makes it so much more enticing. They come in a 25, 50, and 100 foot strand. I did get the 50 and it fits perfect with the exception of one bulb, which I will show you when I get to the other side of the room. So when it came to hanging them up, I used these same 3M clips. These are not the minis, these are the regular size ones, and these are the outdoor clips. They are amazing. They stick right to my cabinets. So I put one before each of our brackets. So we have these brackets that hold up our cabinets. So I put one before each bracket, and you can kind of see these hang a little bit lower and focus. I mean, that's cool looking, but so these do hang a little bit lower than the ones that are over top of our lockers. So the ones that are over our lockers, they do have two clips. So I put one in the middle and then I put one before the bracket just because I did want them a little bit straighter, just that way, because we do set lunches up here. We put our Chromebooks up here throughout the day. You can see they have some art projects for art up here. So we do utilize this counter space, and I wanted to be sure that they were set back enough that we could still put lunches and everything up here and still be safe. Like I said, they are shatterproof and they are LED, but still, why chance it? So that was one of my better decisions. And like I said, they were a perfect fit with the exception of one bulb. So I just put the end here and we just have one extra bulb, but it looks like it goes all the way to the wall. So I'm very happy with it. I think it adds just a little bit of warmth. Closing cabinets. I think it adds just a little bit of necessary warmth to the classroom. And speaking of warmth, these are a warmer LED, and if you know what I'm talking about, that means they have that more of that yellowish hue, more so than the blue. A lot of times, especially for like regular light bulbs for lamps and things, LEDs tend to have a cooler hue, and I do not like that. Blue lights for some reason hurt my eyes. So these are definitely a warmer tone, which makes me very happy. And it, like I said, it just warms up the space, makes it a little bit brighter and more inviting. And believe it or not, those are not the most exciting things that I have purchased. I'm about to show you the most exciting one, the one that I'm most happy about, and my favorite one to use. So I'm gonna get a sip of coffee and then I will talk to you about the next one. So I purchased a standing desk. This is what it looks like. It rolls very easily, as you can tell. Please ignore the mess of cables. And I am going to set my camera down so that I can talk to you guys about my awesome desk. So I don't think you're gonna be able to fully see me, but that's fine. So like I said, I purchased the standing desk. Best $70 I've ever spent. I will link this down below. It is from Amazon. It rolls so easily, like, you guys, it moves incredibly well, very smooth. I put my brand new MacBook Pro up on top, my iPad Pro here, and I have zero worries about like steadiness or sturdiness. I don't worry that it's gonna topple over. I do worry about kids walking by it, but as far as it being like sturdy enough to hold equipment, like I'm perfectly okay with it. It is fully adjustable, so this actually comes up higher. I have it set kind of like at my diaphragm just because I do keep my Chromebook here. I keep teacher's manuals or my iPad on this one. And for reference, I am 5'5", 5'6", closer to 5'6", unfortunately. So I'm not a very short girl. And like I said, this does go taller. So if you are on the taller side, this should be okay. This little shelf is also fully adjustable. So you can have it lay flat, you can angle it. There are knobs under here. I am not redoing them all because I just got it perfect. But it is fully adjustable. You can adjust how low or how high it is. You could have it sit down here. You could bring it up so it's even with this and kind of slopes down. There's a little bit of a lip here. That way you can have things on here. They won't slide down. And when I pick you guys up, I will show you. But the divot for the pencil or whatever you put here, I put my Apple Pencil here, is super deep. So if you do have it kind of tilted a little bit higher than I do, it won't roll out, which is a really nice design feature. I am obsessed. I am not sponsored by any means. Obviously, like I said, I ordered this off Amazon. I am just obsessed with it. And now after using it for 3 weeks, almost a month, actually almost a month, I'm obsessed. So why did I get a rolling desk? Well, you guys, I teach online and in person simultaneously at the same time from 8:05 until 12:30. I was kind of stuck at my desk. Sometimes I would pop in like an AirPod, that way my students could hear me and I could walk, because my hips were so tight, my back was starting to hurt from sitting every single day, and I needed to move. Now with this desk, I can take my kids with me and I don't have to worry about like becoming completely sedentary. So like I said, the kind of like the divot for the pencil, the little holder, I don't know what to call it. It is pretty deep. Like it's so hard to show on camera, but I promise like it is not going to roll out. Mine does not have a shelf down here. However, for $10 more, you can get one with a platform or a shelf. Great for sitting teacher's manuals. I would probably use it honestly as a footrest. I do find myself, like if I stop to talk, I will set my foot here and talk to my kids. And I feel like if I had that little like shelf, I would probably use it as a footrest. But I'm super happy with it. I hang my doorbell from here. I will link that as well. But I am very, very pleased with it. So these come in all white. You can have this in white along with the metal part in white. You can get this in black with the wood. You can get it in like black, like the whole thing is just black and the whole thing is just white. So I will link this down below as well as the one with the shelf. It was worth every single penny. I have never been happier with a purchase. I put it off for weeks and finally bit the bullet, and it was truthfully the best money I've ever spent. And like I said, like you guys, look how easily it moves. It is currently 7:24. Students come into the building at 8:05 and I still have to eat breakfast. So we're gonna sit down and we're gonna do that and drink our coffee and just relax before we get this day started. Gosh, my hair has like fallen completely. Hello, I would say Zoomers. I'm so used to talking to my kids on Zoom all day. So hello YouTube, a different video platform here. We have made it to the end of the day somehow. My kids are insane. They are like, I don't have any major behavior issues. They're just so loud, and like I start talking and they talk to each other but like over me, like, oh, if we keep talking she'll stop talking, and I'm just like Lord give me patience. So we're really struggling with that this week. It is currently 1:27. I have a student signing on at 1:30 to finish map testing. And then I have a grad meeting at 2 with my advisor. So I am at a master's of ed program. I am going for my curriculum assessment and instruction degree. But I currently go to the University of Maine, which I love. However, like, I am not the kind of person that enjoys group projects. I don't enjoy PLCs, and I feel like that's all I do. And I don't have the time or the energy for it. I just want to put my head down and work. So I am sadly looking at giving up my perfect 4.0 GPA. I'm halfway through the program and transferring to Western Governors University, so WGU. I'm sure you guys have heard of it, but I am looking at transferring. So as of right now, my enrollment date, I looked into this, I think back in February or March. As of right now, my enrollment date is July 1st. We just have to finalize my intake interview and figure out payment options. I did just fill out my FAFSA in hopes that I can get some scholarship money, and then I applied for some scholarships through WGU because they do have a ton of scholarship offers. So I filled out some applications for those. It's about $3,500 per 6 months. So you pay per term, and as many as you can knock out in that time. So starting July 1st, my goal is to have my master's by December. January 1st, the absolute latest. We will see. Crossing our fingers, because that's a story for another day. But I'm really hoping that it all works out well. So let me get Zoom going so I can get this girl started. I'm excited. So like I said, I have to do that. And then that's it. My goal is to edit this vlog so I can get it up like tomorrow, because I have slacked. I have vlogged so much, I just don't have time to edit. I don't know if I just opened the right meeting. I think I did. I just don't have time to edit. I'm gonna work on getting this student in, and I will talk to you guys in a little bit once I'm done with my intake interview. I'm so tired. Okay, so my intake interview is done with WGU. My student finished testing for today. Still has to do one more map test or NUIA test tomorrow and Friday. But for today, she's done. So I have an hour and 2 minutes until I can leave for the day. And I am going to try to get some work done. I have a couple of things that I need to do. I'm gonna chug some water because I haven't really drank a lot today, and just relax and try not to turn into an ice cube because my classroom is freezing and I am so cold. It's not even funny. Like, my classroom in Alaska when it was 33 below zero was not even this cold. This is the most unbearably cold classroom I've ever been in. However, I didn't have air conditioning in Maine, and I know Maine is north, but it is not that cool there because it's so humid. So I'm not complaining, but oh my God, it's cold. So I'm gonna try to get some stuff done, and then I'm gonna get out of here. I don't think I have any meetings today, which means I actually have to leave at 3:15 for once. So back to work, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Hello friends! So I did not end this vlog off the way that I had intended because I forgot, and my follow through lately, as you guys have seen, has not been the greatest because I'm not even posting regularly. So I just wanted to end this off that way it wasn't just like an abrupt cut. Thank you so much as always for watching. I appreciate all of the love and support. Appreciate all of the messages and emails asking where I'm at. I am trying to be more regular. It's just really hard with like living arrangements and this school year. I feel like a sub in my own classroom, like a temp, and it's really hard to get excited about vlogging because my classroom's not me. Like, it's been a rough year. So thank you for sticking with me. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, be sure to hit subscribe and drop in the comments down below when your last day of school is. I'm genuinely curious. It is May 24th today that I'm filming this part, and we go until June 17th. So the end is in sight. Is very bittersweet. I am exhausted from the school year, so I'm ready for summer break. I'm not ready to give up these kids. I absolutely love them more than anything in the world. But if you guys are on summer break, have a wonderful, safe break. And if you are not yet on summer break, we're almost there, guys. We can do this. So I will catch you guys in the next one.